Dun, 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 dun. Get on to chat. Everybody get in here. Everybody get in here. All right. What is up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Chat. I am Akasan here. We are moving on, doing another little show here for you guys. I just wanted to talk with you guys about something that DC is planning here. We've talked about the online site little service that they have been planning up for quite some time, and I just wanted to talk with you guys about it before I go pick up my girl from the station. It's raining today, so hey man, it was either talking about this or going back to my book. I could do both right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. This comes courtesy of Screen Rant, which posted a little while ago, and it says DC Service Eyes August launch includes comics, movies, and shows. Warner Brothers' upcoming DC Universe digital platform and streaming service is eyeing a late August launch. It was first revealed over a year ago that DC Entertainment planned on establishing a new digital service that would incorporate both old and new TV shows, of which the two biggest announcements were the renewal of the animated series Young Justice, now titled Young Justice Outsiders, and a live-action adaptation of the Teen Titans comics titled Titans. Both I'm actually looking forward to a lot right now. I'm very curious as to how they're going to go about with this particular show, both of these shows, and I really, in some form or fashion, I kind of wish they would cancel some other CW shows, and I wish they would just I think we have one too many shows to be keeping up on right now. I think there's one too many shows that are demanding us to watch, and I think it might be a bit of oversaturation. I'd rather some of these shows just go on hiatus, or they have them during the summertime, so we have something else to watch. Anyways, continuing on, it was officially announced last month that the platform would be titled DC Universe, going based on the title for DC Comics Interconnected Comic Book Universe. While several of the TV shows have been in the works for months now, an exact premiere date or launch date for the platform was never revealed. The only thing audiences have had to go on is that the service would debut sometime in 2018. While there hasn't been any specifics from the studio on that front, it now seems like the DC Universe platform may finally launch this summer. Hey, you know what? Then that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If we get the Titans, all that other stuff in August or so, that'll be pretty good. Watch that before the CWs show up or so. Let's continue. In a recent interview on the James Bonding podcast, DC Entertainment's community manager, Danny Snow, revealed that they are targeting a late August launch date for the DC Universe digital platform. It will be a hub for all things DC. Pornhub. Yeah. All right. Which includes a host of movies, TV shows, both old and new, and comics. Which is interesting because my Netflix just got Young Justice, which is strange. Although Titans and Young Justice Outsiders were the first two DC TV shows that were announced last year, DC Entertainment is also developing live-action TV shows for Swamp Thing, with Aquaman's James Wan producing, Harley Quinn, and Doom Patrol. Though neither of those roles have been cast as of yet. But what's interesting is that in addition to developing new TV shows, the DC Universe service will also have a catalog of old DC movies and TV series. Considering that there haven't been too many live-action DC films over the years, not as much as Marvel, and since Warner Brothers has been hosting most of these movies on HBO, another division of Time Warner, it's curious as to which movies DC Entertainment will include on the platform. Of course, DC has also has plenty of animated films that they can add to their digital library. This is true. I would actually love something like that, because where DC has been failing with their live action movies, there's no comparison that their animated titles have been great. Last couple of years have kind of been slipping off, but overall, when you got something, you knew it was going to be really good. All right, continuing. But perhaps the most interesting news here is that there will also be comic books on the digital platform. DC comic fans have waited years for DC Entertainment to launch a comic book service similar to Marvel Comics' Marvel Unlimited platform, and it looks like it may finally be happening. However, Snow refrained from diving into that information, revealing which comics will be added or how new they will be. With San Diego Comic-Con around the corner, though, fans shouldn't have to wait too long to find out. All right. There you go. Well, good to hear. Interesting. They canceled Young Justice here in America on Netflix. Okay. That's so weird. We just got it like a few weeks ago. Avatar showed up. Young Justice showed up. A bunch of other stuff showed up on the Netflix Japan. So that's interesting. Okay. I just want comics. Mark writes in and he says, I just want a comic service and not a show service. I wouldn't mind both, honestly, but I would actually be more interested in the comics myself. I am kind of curious as to where the YouTube thing is going to go. If it's going to, I'm not YouTube, I'm sorry, the Young Justice show. I wouldn't mind checking something out like that. If they can make it happen, you know what? I'm willing to give it a shot. I hope it won't have, I hope it'll be, if they are going to be doing something like this, I hope it'll have less restrictions like CW. Somebody mentioned that already. I hope that it'll be very similar to Netflix, and you know, we might be able to get a little more rougher rated R type stuff the way Daredevil was and Punisher was and things like that. That would be great. I would love something like that. Music Tac just donated $2. I appreciate that, my friend. He says, new Halloween trailer just released, Akasan. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I skimmed through a little bit of it, but it's not really my thing. Halloween and scary movies in general. And I'm sure there are some reaction channels out there that will react to it, but I will not be doing it because it doesn't really fit this particular channel. It's just not really something I'm interested in. So thank you, though, for the $2. I appreciate that. Let's continue. In getting on back on topic here, they the Outsiders. Yeah, I'm thinking the Outsiders might be good. I mean, that for sure. I hope it will be, because we have been, as Young Justice fans, we have been pushing for a show, for a continuation of Young Justice for a long time. So, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't feel too off the rails, and I hope it continues where we were with the reach. With the reach, that would be great, but we shall see. Music Tac donates again. Well, I appreciate it. I guess that's the only way I'll be reading some of these questions. Is Cloak and Dagger your thing? I loved it. You know, I have Cloak and Dagger hasn't really made its way over here. I honestly don't know if it ever will make its way over. I'm sure sooner or later they're going to find a way to get it over here, but it's not readily available for me, and I haven't really made a huge effort to try to find other means of getting the video. So we'll see. Hassan, but thank you for the $2. Hassan writes in and he says, I'm worried about the VFX and budget of the shows. Since 2 of the series shows are team shows, and one of the shows is about a character that doesn't seem to look well if it's made practical. That is a very good point, actually. You already know the kind of budget that CW is running sometimes. So for a brand new network, I don't know, man. I mean, if they can make it look good, like I think a lot of these questions will probably be answered when we start seeing trailers come out. Cloak and Dagger, as Moostak actually mentioned, Cloak and Dagger, when I watched it, the trailer, when I saw the trailer, I was like, whatever. Like there's nothing that interesting. It didn't really strike as something that interesting to me. And I think one of the things a lot of studios need to think about, one of the things that the people need to really think about, the studios need to think about, is I think a lot of fans are far past the point of, if they just make a superhero show, people are going to just automatically watch it. I don't think that's true. I personally don't think it's true. For me, every time they announce a new movie, a new TV show, I kind of groan a bit, in the sense that I feel like it's actually going to be a lot of work, like to follow it, cover it, react to it if I want to, edit it. Like I just start to groan when I just start thinking about how many. I think that's a little one too many shows, particularly and I personally started feeling like this when the Netflix shows, when Luke Cage came out. I know a lot of people really like Luke Cage, but when that started coming out, and then Jessica Jones, then Luke Cage, then Iron Fist, I was just like, God damn, man, like one too many shows. And particularly I feel this way because there's no, like, I feel like most of these shows really didn't give you that strong hold to really stick with the show, like to really like have people running around talking about, oh my God, this was great. I really felt like a lot of these shows had a few good episodes with action, and the rest was really stretching out a story. When I really felt like Jessica Jones could have been half a season. Luke Cage really could have been half a season, half the time. And the pacing, even the CW shows, really, like Legends was probably the best one this season because of the fact that it was half a season. So we'll see. Oh, look at that. Arrow season 7 writers room photos, mostly women. Nothing wrong with that, as long as it's good and it's not a sappy love drama. That's the big thing I hope we can expect from the DC universe, is less on the shipping, less on the relationship aspect of things. There's an importance there, but it shouldn't overshadow the main point of the story, where when the main focus starts becoming which gay guy is dating another gay guy, which if this person's, whose baby's mama this is, whose ex-wife is back in the picture to take over and get who has the custody battle for the son or something like that, and not focusing on the core reason that we're tuning in to the character, title focus, then nah, man. You know, even Black Lightning had focus on gay and lesbian relationships, but it was just kind of inserted in there, and it really didn't take over the whole show. Yeah, one of the daughters is gay, but that's not what defined her. And I always felt like when they start focusing too much on that, becomes too, and then the political stuff too. That's a whole nother thing with CW recently. I damn near turned off that last Supergirl episode because it was like, pfft, yeah. One more thing, Gotham. Okay, so one more donation here, so I'll read it off. One more thing, Gotham. Where are you at with it? I'm telling you, as it continue to get through the show, it gets much better. Best DC TV show currently. I will. I was the last episode I watched of Gotham was when Vic Mackey was like the commissioner or something like that. And I was enjoying it, but it kept on going on breaks and I lost track of it. So my plan is to actually catch up on it before the final season and maybe review it for you guys. I'm shifting. Somebody else actually asked about reactions to Cloak and Dagger. In all likelihood, guys, a good amount of the TV shows I will be just shifting over to giving you my hot take, my review, and what have you not. Just giving you a short review on what I think about a lot of the shows, because it's just one too many shows to try to focus and do reactions for. If I had a bigger budget, if I had more editors, I definitely would do it for you guys, but I can definitely guarantee you for most of these shows, you wouldn't see much of any reaction anyways. You'd pretty much just see me like, insert comment here. Huh. Insert another comic there. Yeah, a comment there. That's it. That's it. And I don't want to, that's not worth a quality video. That's not the kind of videos I want to give you guys. If we're going to be giving you some sort of form of reaction, I want to be showing you my fandom. So that means I need to really become a fan of the show. And right now, there's not really a lot of shows out there that do that other than Game of Thrones, Westworld. Even Westworld is hard because Westworld, you literally need to shut the fuck up and just absorb it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I comment on Westworld every once in a while, but I don't really watch it. I can't really edit something like that. Anyways, we're getting off the topic, guys. That is it for today. I'm gonna get on out of here. That was a nice discussion with you guys. I am already late to pick up my girl, and it's raining outside. She's going to kill me. So rest in peace, Akasan, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thank you for the donations and thank you for your time. Let me know below in the comments if you guys are going to tune in to the DC TV. Let me know in the replay below. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here. Outie. Yeah.